we can see ourselves and make sure we're recording.
I would like to see myself. Yes, I like to stare at myself while we do this.
I like to stare at myself, too. We do have a podcast.
We have a podcast.
That is a video podcast, so.
Correct. Yeah, because people have to see our faces. It's always fun. Also, for me personally, I listened to a true crime podcast in college, and the voices were very different, but I could not keep the people straight that were talking for a very long time.
No, it helps to, like, put a face to the name.
Also, we can put it on YouTube, and it's easier. Which is nice.
Hey, hey everyone.
Hi. Hello. I actually like this better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome to Book Witches with a B.
I'm Colleen.
I'm Wardra.
Why can we not get this intro right? I couldn't decide if you were going to say your name or not. So I was like, oh wait, just in case.
That was fine.
It was good. It was fine.
It was great.
Okay, welcome.
Welcome. It is Friday.
It is a Friday, finally.
We had book club right before this.
We did.
It was amazing.
Hence the energy.
Hence the energy.
I feel like we have more energy after a book podcast.
We do, yeah.
Book club podcast.
Book club podcast, yeah, for sure. And we are going to be talking about chapters 4 through 6 of Quicksilver today by Callie Hart.
Oh, I know, we say this, so much happens.
I loved these 3 chapters. It was hard to stop after chapter 6, but I stopped. Luckily, after we finish this podcast, I can just go and read the next 3 chapters for next week.
Yes. Yes, you can. So now that you know, this is, I guess, a spoiler for what happens. We get transported.
Yes.
That's what the map in the beginning of the book was for.
That makes sense.
And that's why I wasn't trying to... This is where the map at the beginning of the book makes sense.
That's
why I was like, I think I know why, but I don't want to say.
So that makes a lot more sense. I did not go back and look at it, but I did have that thought where I was like, oh, okay.
So you're going to see why the map makes sense. But okay.
Shall we go to chapter recap?
Let's go.
Ow, ow.
Okay. Chapter 4. Okay, Ceres, we learn in this section, is 24 years old. I don't know if we knew that or not, but I made a note of it specifically here.
I think we did know it, but she says it a lot in this section.
She's like, because I think she's like, I'm 24 years old, and she's like reflecting back on her childhood, which is why she's talking about it. And she's like, yeah, one day I dreamed of becoming a lady's maid when I was a kid and being, this like pampered, kept princess up in the castle. And then as I got older, still wanted to be a lady's maid, but to kill her, not to, be this like pretty bird kept in a cage. Yeah. Kind of thing.
Her being Queen Madra.
Queen Madra, yes.
Just to reintroduce the name.
Her is Queen, yes. We'll get there. But so she's, led into the castle. She's thinking about all of this, and she's now sitting in a cell. I'm assuming in the dungeon. We don't really know. She's in a cell. Yeah. Somewhere. And she meets Captain Heron. It's Heron, right? Captain Heron? Okay. What I thought. Captain Heron. And she kind of has this, like, verbal... It's not really an argument, but she's, like, pleading with him. Essentially, going back and forth, and he's, like... She, like, insults the queen. And he's like, hold your tongue. I promise you, fighting back with her is only going to make what is about to happen to you so much worse. Yeah. She basically is just like, no, I'm gonna do what I want to you.
She's Sarah's Bane.
She is. So he's like leading her to the castle. So he like lets her out. He's like, I'm taking you to see the queen. Now it's your time. And he has like a canteen on him and like offers it to her, which is really interesting to me that, I mean, we can get into it, but he offers her this canteen.
I have thoughts about him, which we'll get into deep dive.
It's complicated. And like to him, it's a very casual gesture. It's like, oh yeah, you haven't had water. She's like gulping this water down, and she's like, I must take it before he takes it away from me. And he's just like, what is wrong with you? He's more just like, why are you drinking so fast? Like, I have to go walk all the way over somewhere else. And she's like, do you know how much we get down in the ward? And he's like,
this is so rough.
It doesn't matter. And she goes, 6 ounces of dirty runoff water a day. Not even the recommended 8 ounces.
Yeah.
6 ounces. And he's like, it's filtered. She goes, there's a grate. It takes out the chunks, essentially. And she's like, he seems a little unnerved by that, but it's like, shakes it off, keeps going. So she's taken into this, like, locked room, which she's like, why would there be a locked room in this castle, and it's like this ancient key. She's like super confused by it, and she walks into this room, immediately sees this stone platform, and she's like, whoa, I want to touch it. That is literally like immediately what happens. Same. It sounds silly, but she's like, I have to touch this. And it's this stone, so it's this like stone platform that has steps leading up to it, and there's like a lever of some sort up there, and she feels this really unnatural pull towards it. Like that's making her like feel both really sick and like captivated by it. She's got like really mixed emotions, and she's like, why do I have so much feelings about just like this platform? She's like very confused, but she doesn't hear any voices coming from it like she tends to with like other things that she feels this towards. So she's just like, I don't know what's happening, but it's like impossible to ignore this thing. And then Queen Madra comes in. She doesn't hear her enter. She's just there. She just like appears. She's a beautiful, ageless woman, and she knows she has all this finery, but she doesn't wear a crown, which she thought was really interesting. She's like, with all these like gorgeous jewels, she's not wearing a crown. And she kind of speaks in what I would say is like riddles. She's just like saying all these really weird things. And then she mocks Ceres by calling her like a lowborn rat. Yeah. Essentially, just calls her a rat. And then she keeps trying to bait Ceres into talking about things, but she's learned that she needs to stay silent until spoken to, so she's just like, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. And then basically she's pressing her about, how did you learn how to fight? Where did you learn to do this? And she lies, and she's like, I taught myself. You know, I made my own sword. Some of it I don't think is a complete lie. No. But she's like, I taught myself. Queen does not believe her, slaps her, absolutely smacks her across the face, and accuses her of being trained by the Fae. Right. She goes, you were trained by the Fae, and they've come back to kill me. And Ceres is like, huh? The bedtime stories that my mom told me growing up? Like, what do you mean? Yeah. Like, the fake thing that isn't real. Because, like, again, in this context, it would be like someone in our world being like, the Fae are coming to kill you. You're like, what drugs are you taking? What do you... like, you're just like, what is... Like, is this how you stay ageless? Like, there's something weird. Yeah. And then the queen just keeps, like, ranting, and she's like, the Fae are really violent, cannibalistic tyrants. And everyone was overjoyed when I cast them out of the 7 cities. And she's like, what are you talking about? So she suspects that Ceres was sent to assassinate her. That the Fae taught her, we're going to come assassinate Queen Madra. But she's like, but the Fae don't really know how to handle someone like me, an immortal. She's just like this weird, like, she sounds crazy and then switches into this like overly confident, like babble. It's super interesting. She goes, but you know, I've always been a little bit paranoid. It's a plague of myself. Totally fine. And she's like, but I had to make sure I brought you here just in case. She goes, as long as this room remains unchanged, everything's fine. The Fae can't return. And Ceres is like, what? Like, what do you mean? Is happening? She's like very dehydrated, right? Just chugged a bunch of water. There's this weird feeling thing. She's like chained up. She's like, I don't know what's happening. Yeah. So then the queen abruptly is just like, well, basically, you're no use to me anymore. Heron, deal with her. Also, and then she like looks at Ceres and she goes, you're a rat that I'm gonna stamp out. And so is honestly your entire ward. People don't steal from me. So she's gonna burn the 3rd ward to the ground as punishment, and assuring that the world remembers that 100,000 people died because Ceres stole from her. Yeah. And that's how the chapter ends. Woo! It's a very, so many thoughts. Oh, and I guess, well, she basically tells him to torture her to death and make her sing. I think that's in that section. It might be a little further down. I think it's that one. Yeah, it's right there. Basically, she's like, make her sing for me, which means make her scream. Yeah. Because she's crazy. She's crazy. She's bored. It reminds me of that, like, French court thing where they're all bored and they're just doing insane things to entertain themselves. Yes. Okay, moving on to chapter 5. Here it is. Yeah, the queen orders the guards to torture Ceres and to make her sing. So Captain Heron, emotionless and seemingly stripped of his will, like there's just like this like shift in him. He's like, okay, let's go. So Sarah starts like fighting back, like tries to kick him, but again, she's like chained up, weak. This is a trained guard. No matter how good she can fight, she's at a distinct disadvantage. And she's just like pleading for him to not do this to her, and he's just like, sorry. Like, he does kind of apologize. It's a really weird thing. It is weird. I don't think he necessarily wants to do it, but it's like his duty. He's very duty bound. Yeah. And so he just stabs her in the stomach, which is painful. And she's just like, what? He like stabs it into the ground, essentially. So she's like pinned with the sword on the ground. And she's like, I haven't really, like, screamed yet, but there's a lot going on. And he's like, oh, okay. So he twists the blade. And then she starts absolutely screaming and choking on blood. And he's just like, yeah, it'll be over soon. Don't worry about it. He's like, yeah, it's a gift. Death is a gift that not everyone gets to, experience
so easily.
Yeah. It was a weird phrase.
It's weird.
And he was like, yeah, everyone else in your ward's gonna be burned or choked to death. So, like, this is a really swift death by comparison. Like, I'm doing you a favor. So he's just about to finish her off. He does some more torture things that we don't need to get into because that's graphic and weird. He goes to stab her, and he can't. The blade stops midair, and he's like, what? This isn't possible. So the blade is silver. And so Saris is using whatever magic she possesses to stop it, and he's horrified, calling it heresy.
Yep.
Calling her a heretic. And she basically liquefies the blade. She unmakes it, and basically has it start climbing up his body to kill him. He is absolutely panicking fully. And he's like, you're gonna die anyway, like, don't kill me, don't do this. And she's like, even though she knows she's gonna die, she's like, I'm still gonna fight.
Yep.
And she's like, I vowed to kill you. Could care less if I die in this process. I'm already dead. Heron warns that death won't claim him, that something worse, like, awaits him. He's like, she won't let me die. And she's like, could care less.
Yeah, whatever.
Could not even. So she, like, somehow stands with the sword in her gut, staggering around, advances on him. He's, like, begging, calling her a monster. Could care less. The liquid is just, like, traveling up his clothes. And she's like, I can sense that it's like, are you sure? You want to do that? She's like, oh, yeah, no,
yes,
I want to do that.
I do, yep.
Absolutely. But she's like, I do want to, like, also stab him. But she's like, if I pull the blade out of my gut, instantly dead.
Yes.
So I can't do that. So she sees another sword buried into the ground, which is the lever that we saw at the beginning. It's in that, like, stone tablet thing. So she starts moving towards it. Heron panics even more. Absolutely, like, panicking, has all the silver. He's like, no, don't touch it. He's like, don't turn the key or open the gate, is what he's saying. And at this point, she's in so much pain. She's not. She's like, I could care less. She's like, he just doesn't want to die. So, she goes up to the sword, assuming it's going to be dull. Crazy sharp. Cuts off her bindings. And in that process, the sword in her stomach does, in fact, fall out of her. But despite her injuries, she pulls the sword out of the ground, which I thought was
like
really
King
interesting.
Arthur.
Yes, very King Arthur-esque.
Yes.
And then she aims it at Huron, and this is my favorite thing. This is the last thing that she tells him, because she's assuming this is her last words.
Yes.
This is the part where you scream.
Yes.
Before striking him.
So good.
But as she's doing this, the ground beneath her begins to dissolve. The once solid platform is now liquid, specifically, like, liquid silver. And she's like, what is happening? But honestly, at this point, she's like, I'm dying. I'm just hallucinating.
Yeah.
It's fine. But as she's dying, a huge, graceful figure rises from the metallic pool. Tall, powerful, and almost beautiful. He is pretty.
Yeah,
she
this
describes
is the one
him
from. This is definitely the one from the cover.
Yeah, no, she's, like, describing him as, like, this
gorgeous.
Really gorgeous, dark, handsome, like dark featured. I don't know. Like, she's just like, oh, she says he's death. She's like, oh, death has come to claim me. Basically, what you would picture is, like, she was like,
an angel of death.
Yeah, she's like, of course, death is so handsome, then no one would go with him. Like, she's very, like, clearly dying and just saw a hot man for the first time in a while.
Yeah.
But he comes out of this pool, Death, and he asks for the queen, and Heron's just screaming up something about obsidian, and it's just weird.
I don't think I caught that because I was listening to it.
Yes, so he's screaming about obsidian, which we actually don't really know why. I actually don't remember why. And Death is just like, whatever. So he turns to Saris, picks her up, basically, calls her pathetic. He goes, you're pathetic. Puts this, like, chain that he's wearing. He was like, if you die before I can get this back, I'm gonna be real upset. And puts it on her, basically. And then he just lifts her up and they start, like, walking into this pool. And then she passes out and she's like, cool, I'm dying. He's taking me to wherever I'm supposed to go.
Yep. Cool, I'm dead.
And that's how chapter 5 ends.
Yay.
that's it. That was a lot.
It was a lot. And so, like, just for transparency's sake, I was listening to this afternoon while I was working.
Mm-hmm.
And I had meant to read it as well. I just didn't have time.
That's fine.
But so, like, I'm, like...
remembering things?
I'm, like, trying to, like, put stuff onto a spreadsheet to load payroll. Yeah. And this is playing.
You're just like,
and
what?
I was like, what is happening?
This book is, like, paced well, I think. But it does have, like, very upfront action, which I like.
No,
I don't
it's
like
great.
Waiting too long for a book.
Me neither.
Yeah. Okay, chapter 6. This is where the book takes like a turn.
Sharp turn.
Like we're here, right? Like we know where we're going, and then
yeah.
whoop, like we're over here. No, actually, this is one of my favorite chapters of the book. I remember liking this chapter a lot. So Saris is like awake but not. She's like in this dark space. She can't open up her eyes, and she's like, everything hurts.
Mm-hmm.
I have never been in this much pain. I can feel everything inside of my body. She's extremely cold, and she only knows that she's cold because she experienced rain one time when she was 8 and was damp, and she was like, I've never really known what cold was like, but I know it by that.
Mm-hmm.
But she does notice she's in a fine feather bed, and the last time she was there was in Carrie and Swift's bed, but she knows it was not his because it doesn't smell like muskrat, which I thought was
so
really
funny. So funny.
But she does hear this woman speaking while she's like, I'm assuming in a coma. We don't really know. That's kind of the description that it seems.
Yeah.
And it's in a language that she doesn't really understand. But so she like wakes up. It's a really elegant, gorgeous room.
Mm-hmm.
She's assuming she's still in the palace, but she does notice that she can see her breath in the air. No idea why. No idea why that's happening. She's like, why can't I see my breath? Like, what is happening?
Yeah.
She also is assuming she's dead.
Mm-hmm.
To give some context, right? She's like, oh, I'm dead.
Yeah.
This is whatever is
This
next.
is what death happens.
Yeah, this is death. So then a blonde woman with really thick hair comes in, and she's just like, who is this? And she starts having conversations. She gives her some water, and she's just like chugging this water down, having this whole thing. And then she noticed that she has pointed ears.
Yep.
And she's like staring at her, and we found that this woman's name is Everlane.
Mm-hmm.
She's very like bubbly, happy.
She's sweet. I like her.
She's very sweet. And she's just like, you have pointed ears.
Mm-hmm.
Why are they pointy? And she goes, well, I'm Fae. Saris immediately panics.
Dun dun dun.
Yes. She's like, what do you mean? What do you mean? And she like starts saying things that probably aren't very nice. And she's like, you're all worm-hungering cannibals that eat people.
Yeah. I mean, Queen Madra did literally just tell her that.
And Everlane's like, excuse you? It's like, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? And she's like, you're diseased monsters in particular. And she's like, we haven't had blight. She calls it blight, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah.
A blight like that in like a millennia. And Saris is just like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Again, she genuinely thinks someone's pulling a prank on her.
Yeah.
At this point, she's like, is Hayden pulling a prank on me to like get me back for being so rude to him? Which I love that was her first thought. I love how she thinks that's more believable than, which is somewhat fair, than Faye.
I guess so. Although, how would Hayden have pulled that off?
I don't know. It makes me think he's smarter than we've seen.
Maybe.
So Everlane's quite offended about all of this, and she's like, have we become nothing more than like bedtime villainous like bogeyman stories to you? And she's like, yeah, basically. But she's like, I'm realizing that maybe I shouldn't go down this line of questioning, that might be offending this nice woman who I'm kind of afraid of, basically. So Everlane tells her that the sword that Saris touched, called this, like, because she mentions, like, death, this male. I think she says, like, man, and she goes, not man, male.
Yeah.
And then Saris is like, oh, he had pointy ears. She's, like, remembering all of this. And so, basically, during all of this, like, drinking the water, like, telling her, like, where she is, all of this stuff, Everlane's been trying to figure out her name. Mm-hmm. She's like, what's your name? And she's honest, and she goes, Saris. And she goes, oh, that's a Fae name.
Yes!
Yeah. And, like, Saris doesn't register that.
No, but I did.
Everlane's very happy about it. She's like, oh, Fae name. That's so nice. And she's like, wait, am I no longer in the Silver City? Am I not? Am I not where I thought I was?
Poor thing to just wake up from a coma.
Yeah, and she goes, no, honey, you're in, like, the Winter Palace of Avelia. And she's just like,
Huh?
what?
We're not.
So, like, as they're trying to figure all this out, right, Sarah's is reeling. She's woken up. She was torturedly stabbed, right?
She was dead, basically.
So then just a man comes in.
Who has, like, a Scottish accent
I
in the
love this.
audiobook, which is amazing.
I forgot about this man, and I forgot how much I loved him. So it is a man covered in mud, just muddy as can be, with a slight accent, which in the audiobook version is like a Scottish accent.
And it's not slight.
No, it's heavy. His name's Renfus. There's clearly some history between him and Everlane. They're a little flirty. They're, like, talking back and forth. And Sarah's is like, I don't know what's happening. She's like, Everlane's like, why'd you burst into the room? He's like, well, I didn't know you were here. Sorry, ma'am. And his, like, ears are a little bit pink. He also has the, like, pointed ears. And she's like, does everyone here have pointed ears? Like, she's just reeling.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I'm coming to retrieve that chain that she was given. He needs it. And the owner needs it back. And she's like, well, only 10 days have passed. Like, he shouldn't need it that badly. Everlane's like, what do you mean? And he's like, he needs it real bad. Like, we don't really know why, but that's the vibe.
Yeah.
He's like, I promise you, ma'am, if I have to keep him hidden, because he's not supposed to be at the castle, but, like, since the sword called to him, he can,
went, yeah.
kind of thing. And they're, like, hiding him, and she's like, I have to see him. And he's like, I gotta get this chain back to him, and I gotta go. And Sarah's is like, what is with this chain? So she starts, like grasping at the back of her neck, trying to get it off. And she does, but she's, like, notices it's, like, energy about it. She's like, it's not really bad, but it's unpleasant. There's, like, an unpleasantness to it. And then this is also when she realizes that Sarah's is like, oh my gosh, I've been here for 10 days. Like, I've left Hayden all alone. I have to go back. Like, he's probably dead, but if there's any, like, trace that he could have stayed alive, he's smart. He could have figured it out. And Everlane's like, yeah, you can't do that. And she's like, what do you mean I can't do that? She's like, no, you gotta get in the bath. And she's like, a warm bath? I don't think I've ever had one of those.
Yeah.
She's just like, Sarah's is, which honestly, I don't blame her.
No, not at all.
I don't blame her at all.
No. 6 ounces of water a day to hot bath.
To endless water.
Endless water.
Like, without question.
Yeah.
And she's just like,
Huh?
she's like, I don't think I've ever bathed myself, really.
Yeah.
So Everlane's basically like, the sword is of great importance to my people. And now that you brought it back, you're also quite important. And yeah, likely not going to be given up anytime soon. My father's not going to let you. And she's like, who is your father that does this or whatever? And Everlane, just like, as she's walking into the bathroom, she goes, he's the king of the Fae.
Yeah.
And I'm sure
Casual.
Which makes her a princess.
Yes, she's a princess.
Right? And so Sarah's is just like, oh, okay. So she gets in the bathtub and cries, which I relate to deeply.
Yeah.
That's where you cry, is the bathtub. So she's just like overwhelmed, scrubbing herself clean. She's like, I thought a sweet section of it. She was like, I used too much soap because I didn't know how much to use, and it like multiplied in my hair. And so it took me forever to get it all out of my hair.
Yeah.
And so Everlane's like, you have to look pretty. And she's like, oh my gosh, I have all these things. Like, your coloring is going to be great. Like, they're going to love you. And Sarah's is like, I wear pants.
Yeah.
She was like, not
in front of the king.
She's like, absolutely not. And he's like, he will absolutely take that as a slight. You must be in a dress. And she's like, to her credit, didn't fight that hard.
Yeah.
She's like, fair. Okay, I understand what court etiquette is. Gets into this dress. And then Everlane goes to do her hair. And she's like, oh, there's so many tangles. Like, when was the last time you brushed it, essentially? And she's like, why would I need to brush it if I'm just putting it back in a braid? And Everlane is horrified.
Yes.
Horrified. I love her.
I love Everlane. She's amazing.
So she's like, oh, yeah, how are you doing it? And she's like, oh, yeah, like, everyone's going to love, like, your long, dark hair. It's, like, a sign of our royalty here, especially the dark hair and your coloring. It's going to be great. So it's like, I could literally care less what these stupid people think of me. Basically, and they're dressed and prepared, and now they get to go meet the king. And that's the end.
The end. Wah, wah, wah.
I know that was long, but there's a lot here.
There's a lot that happened.
There you go.
That, great job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, yeah, there we go.
That was it. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. The crying in the bathtub.
Like, I read that and I was like, yeah. Because some people are cry in the shower people, but I can't cry when there's water hitting my face.
I can, if there's water, I'm crying. If I'm crying in water, I'm crying in water.
Yeah, but see, then I can't tell I'm crying. If it's in the shower, if I'm crying somewhere in water, I'm gonna know. I want to know. Like, when you're crying in the shower, the tears mix. Because, like, someone told me that once, like, oh, crying in the shower is better. And, like, I cried a lot more in college. I'm a stable person now, so I don't cry as much. But I cried a lot in college. And they were like, oh, it was, like, not crying in the bathtub with, like, a bath bomb and, like, a candle. Like, you at least feel classy about it if you're doing it in
But
the
crying
tub.
in the shower is just, like, there's water coming down all around you and, like, from your eyes, and it's really cathartic.
See, that's what people told me.
Yeah, but you don't feel it because you can't feel the tears.
Yeah.
I get it.
I'm like, I need to feel the emotional release of tears coming out of my eyes for me to feel like I cried properly. And I can't feel it. It just kind of feels...
I am not laughing at you. I'm laughing at this conversation.
No, it's fine.
I'm not laughing at you because I get it.
You can laugh at me. It's okay.
I'm not laughing at you, though. I'm laughing, like, almost at myself because what I was going to say is the pure, like, cinematic drama of crying in a shower is, like, what gets it for me.
No, that's very
Like,
fair.
I'm there, and, like, it feels like a scene where you're in, like, a thunderstorm and you're crying in a thunderstorm. That's how I feel.
So, you know, if I'm crying in the rain, that's different, but the rain doesn't hit me the same way that a shower head hits me.
See, it feels the same for me.
And that's fair.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever cried in the rain, though, but...
Have you not?
I don't think so.
I
I mean, I've, like, pretended to be, like, the dramatic child, like, leaning her head up against the window like I'm in a Hillary Duff music
hasn't?
video.
Who amongst us has not?
But, like, I don't think I've, like, actively cried in the rain.
I can't tell you if I have or not. Literally, I have no idea, but I feel like if one of us had, it would have been me.
I agree.
Yeah.
No, I agree. So, anyhow, maybe we need to cry more in the rain. I think for me, rain feels more cleansing, so I don't think, and that's probably why the
But
shower.
a shower is cleansing.
Well, I think that's why I don't feel like
I
crying
see.
in the shower.
You don't
Like,
wanna
to
cry in
me,
the
it
shower.
feels like okay, we're cleansing ourselves off.
But then when you cleanse yourself from the inside when you cry.
Yeah, I know, but, like, in the shower, like, I don't know, the bathtub, I'm just, like, sitting, there's not, like, rushing anything, so, like, the emotion rushes up with me, but I think, like, the physical stimulation of something hitting my body kind of stops the cry.
Are you a long shower kind of person?
Absolutely.
Okay. I am too. I was just wondering if that was different.
I am, yes. No, I recently was told I need to shorten my shower because I'm causing steam issues in the shower. So,
Anywho,
we put a fan in, it's fine.
it's all good. Anyways, crying in baths.
Yes.
A++.
Absolutely approve. If you have not done it,
You should
recommend.
try it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it feels great.
Put on like a really sad movie in the tub and just like let your emotions go.
That's usually what I do. It
Yeah.
helps. Yeah. So, anyhow, okay.
Tips on how to cry.
So, do we want to go over characters?
Yes.
I didn't know if we wanted to do that.
I think we should.
Okay.
Characters.
Okay. I didn't know if it would help you editing.
Yes, it would.
Characters. Okay.
Characters.
Okay. Yeah. Captain Heron, I
Captain
think, is the
Heron.
first new
Yes.
guy we meet.
Yeah.
Complicated.
Yes. He is complicated.
He sucks,
He does suck.
but he wishes he didn't suck.
Yes. Yes. I think we should get more into that in the deep dive.
Yes.
But he does seem like very casually conflicted.
Yes. There's. Yeah, we can get. I have
There's
some thoughts
conflict
on it.
there, but it's
Yes.
weird.
Yeah, like it's like he wants it and doesn't. He's. I think Saris makes him think a lot, which is why he's a little conflicted.
Yeah.
So
Queen Madra, we meet her.
I hate her.
She's terrifying.
She's like she's what I like in a female villain, where she's a little unhinged but very calculating.
Yep.
Like that's my type of favorite villain. I think I think in male villains when they're unhinged, I don't think there's like the same. They're not written in the same way that I think female villains are. Usually with men, they're either crazy or calculating, but I feel like female villains often have a little bit of both, and
Yeah.
I like that combo.
I appreciate
honestly,
it.
More male villains should be written that way as well.
Yeah,
think it's interesting.
that is not just a female trait. Men
No.
can be unhinged and calculating.
A famous one would actually probably be the Joker.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a reason that's such a popular character.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So,
Love it.
I don't like her, love her as a character.
Yes.
Like, as a character in this book, I think she's very well, like, Callie Hart, impeccable.
You're gonna love my corner.
Oh, I'm excited. Yay. Okay.
Then we have Death. Yeah.
He's
so pretty.
He's just hot.
Yeah.
He is like the exact trope of like tall, dark, and handsome, and a broody in a book.
Right.
Yeah.
The thought of like, of course, Death is handsome, otherwise no one would go with him. 100%.
Totally get it.
Yeah.
No, he has to be.
Yeah. Agreed.
Who else would be me? Oh,
Everlane.
I adore her.
I love her too.
She is the right amount of like peppy and like prim without it feeling like a caricature.
Yes.
Or too over the top.
It was, yeah. I'm gonna say what I was about to say for the next section.
Okay.
But yes, no, I agree with you.
I like her.
I think she's well-rounded, even though we've only seen her for a little bit of time. She feels like a real person.
Yeah, she's got character. I know she has a character, but she doesn't feel flat.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Renfis. I can already tell I'm gonna love him.
I love a Scotsman. This is not new.
Yeah.
There's a reason I like a redhead. I know not all Scottish people are redheads. I'm fully aware.
It's all good.
But
yes.
yeah.
Yeah. Scotland is like, my husband Joel always jokes that he's surprised that an English man didn't like steal me away from him when I was in Oxford, and I'm like, if I was in Scotland, you would have actually had something to worry about.
Yeah, you're like, English, not the problem.
Not at all.
The Scottish? Absolutely. I have been attempting to convince different people in my life to go to Scotland with me.
We just have to plan it. Joel will be really upset because he was supposed to come visit me in England, and we were going to go to Scotland, and we were going to have this whole trip planned, and he was going to propose to me there.
Which is super cute.
And then COVID hit, so we had to cancel the trip. And
which
all
is
of that.
sad. And
so if the next time I go to Scotland is not with him, I think he will genuinely be upset.
Which we don't want to do. But I need to go to Scotland.
So the time after that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We might be doing this podcast from Scotland if I go.
Yeah.
I will not come back.
No, that's fine.
I don't think.
You won't come back. And guess what? Next time I go to Scotland, I'm not coming back either.
Well, I'll just come visit you. Easy.
Great.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
I came to New York. What's Scotland?
Yeah. Easy. Well, because then you're going to move there too, and it'll be fine. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So. I can find a house and a job. I would say I can keep sheep. I don't want to. I'm not going to do that, but I could.
You could.
But I don't want to.
We'll make it work. We'll make it happen.
Figure it out. Is there anyone else I don't think we meet anyone else new.
We don't meet anyone else new.
We know about the king.
Yes.
I didn't write his name down because it was fancy.
But I didn't either.
Everlane was the closest that I got.
Yes.
To. She lightly mentions it, but we're gonna see him.
We are gonna see him next episode.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that. So those are our new characters. Kind of melding the world building into this a little bit because I don't think we have too much to go on.
No, I mean, just that it's winter.
The Fae exist. They're not in Silverin City anymore, clearly.
Yeah, no. Mm-hmm. This is where the map comes in handy.
Yeah.
At the beginning
Avelia?
of the book. It's, the Kingdom of Avelia.
Yes.
And they're in the Winter
Palace.
The Winter Fae, which we don't get to see a lot of Winter Fae.
Yeah.
And I am excited about it.
Me too.
Because I like Winter Fae.
I love the idea of a Winter Fae.
I do too. Because I feel like playfulness to me feels very winter.
It does.
I know a lot of people it's spring. To me, it feels very winter.
Very Jack Frost.
Yes, I love Jack Frost.
Me too.
Yeah. So
that's basically all we get. It's cold. They have an abundance of water.
Well, yeah, because it snows.
Yep.
I was trying to think through. I was like, what would their crisis be? And I was like, wood.
But not because it's. Well, we don't know anything, but they don't seem to have any crisis.
They don't. But if they was
crises?
what her crisis?
Crises?
I would say crisis, but I don't know.
What's the plural of crisis?
Is it not plural in its own? I don't know.
Correct.
I'm not the one that studied literature or something.
I studied literature, not the English language. Okay.
I did a minor in literature. Kind of. It was more in minor in humanities, but.
Anywho.
Uncertain.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, multiple crisis. Multiple of crisis.
If they didn't have, in her world, two suns. No water. Yeah. That was the inflated.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, crisis, because it's really not one. They can share the water, and the queen made it. And I think in this world, if they had it, it would be no wood.
Yeah,
Because you would be cold.
but they're magic, so.
Well, yeah, but that's...
We don't know much about their magic. We don't know anything about their magic,
I mean,
in fact.
Ceres was also
but
magic and still struggled.
She was, but
So.
her magic didn't lend itself to hydration, though.
It's true.
Yeah.
Unless you can... you probably can't drink silver.
I don't think you can... Well, you can drink colloidal silver. It's a thing.
Okay,
but
well.
it's not... I don't think it's hydrating, though.
Oh, okay. Well,
So.
darn.
Yeah. Shall we go to section superlatives?
Superlatives.
Drama queen.
Like, I want to say Ceres, but it's not her fault.
It's not her fault.
But, like, it is. It's not her fault, but, like, she is the drama
She's the
queen.
root cause, too. Like,
Yeah, I meant she's not the... It's not her fault, but she is the drama queen. That's what I
Yeah.
meant.
yes.
Like, it's not her fault that she's being dramatic, but, like...
But she is. I mean,
She
crying
is.
in the tub is, as we just had a whole conversation about it.
Yeah.
We're the drama queens.
That's what we should have
You
called
know
our
what?
podcast.
The drama queens.
That would have actually been really
That
fun.
would have been so funny.
Well, we've already had too much branding at
It's
this point.
fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I like our branding, but...
too.
Um,
Yeah, I agree. Like,
Yeah.
no one else is dramatic.
No, I mean, I guess the queen's
Queen
dramatic.
is dramatic, but
And she is a queen, but I don't think I would consider her like a drama queen.
that's funny.
She is the drama,
She is the drama.
so I don't know if that like, which I guess we could technically say that.
We have labeled people who are the drama queens before.
Yeah.
I do think out of the two of them, with the context of the situation, she's definitely the more dramatic one. I think Ceres's reactions are dramatic, but also, like, pretty fair.
Oh yeah, no, I would have the same meltdown.
Yeah, pretty legit.
Yeah, I would probably be more excited about it because I read fantasy books and meeting the Fae would be fun. I would also probably be a little bit afraid though
I would
if I
be
met
scared.
more like the monsters of my world.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, if I met like a zombie, I probably wouldn't be chill about
I would
it.
not be chill about that.
Yeah,
no.
I'd be like, what?
Absolutely not.
What do you mean? Because that's essentially the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, the cannibalistic, they eat your soul kind of
Mhm.
vibe. Yeah.
Craziest thing to happen.
She's in a new world.
So,
The Fae exist.
the Fae exist. She's in a new world wasn't crazy because, again, they do say it on, like, the back
You know
cover.
what's gonna happen, yeah.
The way that it happened.
Oh yeah, the walking into a pool
Melting
of silver
into
with
silver.
death.
Yeah.
Yeah. Super chill.
What?
Not honestly, that should be the drama queen.
That is the
section.
drama
That
queen.
scene. Melting into
No,
death.
yeah, that scene is the drama queen of the
With-
section.
Into the pool of silver.
With really hot death.
mm-hmm.
Death's not cold, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, he's a little grumpy. But
The other crazy thing that I didn't want to spoil before was, like, Everlane is just like a character, and then she's like, oh yeah, my father's the king. What?
casual.
Huh?
I do remember that being surprising.
Yeah,
When
I
I
was
read
surprised.
it, I was like, she's just chilling.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Also,
this is-
she's been, like, spending time with this coma patient.
Yeah, I was like, is she okay? She's Princess Diana.
she is Princess Diana.
Right. I bet that was the basis.
I love it.
I'm sure we can ask Callie Hart, but
I'm sure we could ask her.
I
I
don't
don't know
know
if
if
she would answer.
she responds to people sometimes.
We should ask her. Callie, we're going to ask you a question.
Callie, we're gonna ask.
Yeah.
Please respond. We like you. I joined your Facebook group.
So, yeah. Anything else crazy?
Craziest thing to happen. I mean, technically, standing up after you've been stabbed in the gut by a sword.
That whole scene was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I think it's somewhat implied that, like, clearly she's somewhat more than human, so I'm
Yes.
assuming where that's coming from.
Yeah.
She speaks to metal and has a Fae name. I don't think it's
Correct.
It's not like a
Yeah.
shocker to think that maybe something's going on there, but
I agree.
yeah.
Yeah, that whole scene was wild.
That whole section, interestingly, felt more insane. Like, chapter 5, even though they were in their world, felt more crazy to me than chapter 6.
I agree.
Yeah.
It did. Because we're, like, well-versed in waking up in a Fae realm. That's fine.
Yeah, no, that's par for the course.
But
Like, if I
getting there was, like...
yeah, insane. If I woke up in the Fae realm, I'd be like, finally,
Yeah.
my time has come.
Yes.
I'm so excited. Where's my Fae prince? Thank you.
Agreed.
I've
Agreed.
been told that's the next step in this journey. Does he have dark hair or is he a redhead? Who knows?
Who knows?
Please
Does
don't
he
be
have
blonde.
shadow power?
Yeah, I'm begging you. He can't be blonde.
No, he won't be blonde. The
I'm begging.
universe wouldn't do that to
No,
you.
but like, what if it was? He shows
Universe-
up and he's blonde. I'd be like, can you dye your hair?
No, universe. You know what? He would dye his hair for you.
Hair dye exists, right? And he's like, what do you have against blondes? I don't like them.
Yeah.
Dye it.
He'd be like, but your hair is blonde.
I dyed
And you'd
mine.
be like, I dyed my hair blonde.
This is not natural.
Yeah.
Excuse you. Can you not tell how unnatural this is?
I mean, from a different world.
It's true, yeah, they may not have hair dye. But, like, honestly, good business venture, create hair dye in the Fae.
Great business venture.
You know they wouldn't change their hair color.
It would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be fun. Anyhow.
Yeah.
I guess they could probably do it by magic.
They could. Yep. It's fine. I didn't want to burst your bubble.
But I like the idea that they didn't think about it. And that I could just...
Right, because it's just, like, not a thing.
Yeah, I could just, like, sell them a dye, and they're like, oh, it's like a potion.
I hate to burst your bubble, but in most fantasy worlds, people have glamour magic.
Yeah, they do, but that's not as exciting. But then you have to actively use your magic, and you have to use your power reservoirs. If you don't want to have to do that, you could just dye it, now it's there.
There you go.
See, I'm a sales
What
lady.
do we think?
I'm a businesswoman. You guys get it. I know, but I make like one of those dumb infomercial commercials. Magical hair dye when you don't want to use up all your glamoring powers. Just dye your hair.
Want to change the color of your hair, but tired from a hard day at work with your magic?
Hair dye. Or, if you want it to be lighter, bleach.
Okay, a fantasy world where bleach doesn't exist.
It's so funny to me. Because, like, germs don't really exist, right? Because they just magic them away. So, like, bleach wasn't necessary. So I, like, somehow find a way. I'm like, I have to invent bleach.
Well, just take Frank with you. He knows how to make bleach.
I could just...
He's a science teacher.
I could just go back into the world and grab a couple bottles and come back and tell them
No,
to
all you have to
synthesize
do is, like, as soon as we're done recording this, ask Frank the chemical makeup of bleach.
Hair dye bleach.
Yes. And then just keep it in mind.
Easy. Got it.
We're not going to phone him again, but...
Although my mom did say she liked our phone a friend section.
It was so cute. I made him listen to it. He liked it, too.
Yay, look at him.
Yay, Frank.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Or just corner?
Or just corner, yay.
It's my corner.
Or just corner.
My corner.
Yay.
I wanted to talk about Queen Madra, the Mad Queen, and the idea of villainy in female villains.
Oh, I'm so glad I brought it up.
Yes,
Actually,
yes. I will start this by saying I was going to do a bunch of research on different women villains out there and did not have time.
I mean, you can. Later, we can talk about it.
I can maybe bring it back later, but she's written so beautifully. Like, she's just this, like, unhinged Mad Hatter energy in, like, a very terrifying, beautiful body. And if you look back, let's look back at more pop culture female villains that try to capture that essence. We've got Amarantha, was definitely supposed to be sort of like this, too.
I don't think she executed it quite as well.
She did not. Yeah, which Sarah J. Maas does characters very well, but Amarantha wasn't quite there.
No, she was too unhinged.
A little too unhinged and a little, like, petty.
Yeah.
And Queen Madra's definitely petty, too, but it's taken to a villainous level.
I think Queen Madra feels more realistic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then going farther back, we have Jane from the Twilight series, from the Volturi. She is this, like, beautiful, childlike vampire who has the power to just cause unbearable mental pain in people.
Interesting, yeah.
And she is not as unhinged. She is just very reserved and calculating.
Which I like as well.
Which I liked as well, yeah. I thought, but, like, if we had gotten a little more unhinged energy from her, she would have been absolutely terrifying.
Perfect, yeah.
From the same series, Victoria. I think she was written. She's almost there.
Yeah, I was like, she has that kind of calculating.
Yeah.
I feel like she's still a little more on the calculating side, but
Yes.
she's a little more unhinged.
She's a little unhinged. She does create a vampire army so that she can kill Bella.
Because she killed her boyfriend.
Yep. Correct.
Which, a valid reason.
I love it. It's great.
But.
And then I'm trying to think back. Like, those are the three main ones that, like, when I read Queen Madra, I was like, these examples of villainous women. But I just, like, the idea of this woman who is, like, absolutely gorgeous, like, stunning, very young, has this, like, ethereal, angelic, almost cherub, but not that young, but,
it's like ageless.
It's like girlish. Yeah, ageless, girlish face. And there's just this, like, exceptionally cruel, unhinged, intelligent, cold, calculating soul behind the facade. That's what true villains... That's a supervillain.
Well, it's like a serial killer.
Yeah.
Right? On the outside, they look perfect and have all these things,
Yes.
but like roiling underneath is this like dark,
It's just like rotted soul.
this like dark need to inflict pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So I just wanted to bring that to everyone's attention.
I like it.
We have great examples, and like when you're talking about female empowerment,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
and this idea that women can do anything men can do, I would argue that a female villain like this, way more terrifying than a man.
I agree. The female villains in this way scare me because usually if they've gotten to this point, because like again, women are socialized to not have these traits.
Yeah.
Right? If they've gotten to this point, you're in trouble.
Yes.
They've broken through that socialization.
They have. Through
different.
horrors. Like,
Yeah.
the only way to break through that is to really just brutally push past it.
Yes. And I think there's a more... I also think because it is unexpected, which I think is why it feels more chilling.
Yes.
Like, we expect it. We were talking about this, something similar to about this recently. Like,
Yeah.
you kind of expect this from men.
You do.
You don't necessarily expect it from women, so I think there's something more unsettling about that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that women can't be villains. I've met plenty.
No, oh,
But,
yes. No, but, like, especially maybe in, like, pop culture. In, like, literature and cinema and movies and books, too. Like, not just literature, cinema.
Yeah.
All things. Yeah, like, you don't expect this level of villainy from a female.
What I think is so cleverly done about her from Callie is we see her for, 6 pages?
Yeah.
Like, we don't see her a lot,
Mm-hmm.
but she sticks with you.
She really does.
She sticks with you. There's this, like... She very much has down the, like, you stole from me.
Mm-hmm.
It's very much that, like, Les Mis, like, you stole a piece of bread, so you're going to prison for the rest of your
Yes.
life. It's that energy.
It is.
Yeah.
Javert.
Javert. It feels very that.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
And yet, like, at the same time, when she's, like, when you're first introduced to her, like, she has the madness down.
She does. She does. I will say it sounds slightly less mad when we realize that the Fae is real.
Yes, that's true.
But we don't know that in this context.
Mm-hmm.
And there is definitely this, like, duh.
Yeah, she's, like,
Element
flitting
about
around.
it.
She's, like, I think the thing that's so incredible about it is that, like, the writing of it, the way that it's presented. This woman literally, like, she's talking to something that's other. Saris is not a human in her eyes. This is just a creature, and so she's not really engaging her. She's just, like, stream of consciousness, like, thinking out loud.
It's like you talking to your pet.
Right. Yeah.
Like, in her mind.
Walking around, chatting about whatever's coming out of your brain
Yeah.
to your pet. Except you're a psychopath.
Well, I mean, she called her a rat.
She did call
I guess
her a
it would
rat,
be
yeah.
like the rat in the corner that you're having a chat with and then kills in the end.
I would never kill you, rat. But yes,
If you're a rat, I might.
I would not. I can't.
I would say, I don't know if I physically could. I would find somebody or
That's
something
fair.
that could.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I would not. I would let it go.
They scare me.
That's fair.
It's not, if I could get it out of my house without having to do that, I would love to. I do let spiders out of my house.
I'm terrified of spiders. I also don't kill them to the best of my ability. So, yes.
Yes. I mean, sometimes I'm like,
Well, if it's like a brown recluse, if it's like a dangerous spider, I'll kill it.
yeah, because then at that point you're keeping away endangered things.
Yes,
But yes, yeah.
So yeah, I
Yeah.
just wanted to talk. I wanted to bring attention to her. You're right. We only see her for like 6 pages.
I think that's what is so intriguing about her in a lot
Yeah.
of ways is you really only get like I mean, I think in screen time it would be like 3 seconds. But
Basically,
there's this, like,
yeah. She's a lingering presence.
She is. Well, she's also been this lingering presence. She was a satisfying person to meet when she's been this lingering big bad. 'Cause sometimes you meet the big bad and you're like, oh.
Like Frank would be so happy that I said this. Like Amarantha.
Well, by comparison to this, yeah.
Mhm.
Like, I do think Amarantha was a good villain,
I do too.
but I think this was better. Personally.
It was better. Yeah. Yeah. Also, while we're on the subject of her, Saris does mention that she is known as the Virgin Queen.
Which I thought was interesting.
Something everlasting. She's like this holy figure.
She's an angel.
She's an angel, yeah.
I think that's kind of the imagery you're supposed to, or like goddess.
Yeah.
Esque. I think maybe where she's like the untouchable.
Yeah.
That's why she's the virginal, like
Yes.
Queen Mary
Queen Mary, yeah.
Or Queen Elizabeth. I think she was the Virgin
Or
Queen. She's the Virgin Queen Elizabeth.
Queen Elizabeth, yeah.
The second? One of the Elizabeths. I don't know.
I think it was Queen Elizabeth, because she never married.
It was the first or the second? Was the second the one that just died? Was she the second?
I think so.
Okay, yes.
I don't know. I should know, but I don't know.
I mean, we're not British. We don't have to.
Oh, yeah, it's fine. You're right.
We're not British citizens.
I'm twice colonized, in fact.
Correct.
So the fact that I don't know is just an act of rebellion.
Honestly, good on you.
Thank you.
For not knowing. Lovely.
So, we were just talking about this because we had 4th of July, and our group chat was like, we were joking about like being British, and one of the guys on the group chat was like, you're gonna celebrate the 4th of July, like American Independence Day, by like being British, and I was like, well, technically I celebrate Independence Day twice a year.
Which I laughed out loud when I read. I don't know if anyone else really knew how to respond, but I thought it was so funny.
Thank you.
I was like, yeah, I think I said, yeah, you do.
So, anywho, I that brings my corner to an end. I love her. Right. She is such an incredible villain. I can't wait to see, like, obviously we're in a completely different world, but that can't be the last we see of her. There's too much there.
I mean, she's clearly some sort of central figure because Death came out and was like, where is she? Mm-hmm. And the guy was like, Obsidian. And even like the like Death guy's like,
it's like, what?
He's like, he's very much that like the
yes
emoji or whatever. He's just like, that's his personality is.
I can't wait to meet him.
I think the next section we do.
I'm excited.
I actually thought we did this section because I knew he was introduced.
Yeah.
This section. I was like, oh, we get to see him. So yeah, anyway, or just corner.
My corner.
Woo. Oh, just to piggyback on that, Queen Madre has to be played by Charlize Theron.
Yes. Oh God, Joel would hate her so much.
I love Charlize Theron.
Have we talked about this?
I don't think
Joel hates her.
Why? I love her. She's one of my favorites.
I don't know.
She's great.
So, like, I will say that this conversation stemmed from we were watching the Fast and Furious that she's the villain in.
She's a good villain in it, but it's such a weird
She only has, like,
thing.
2 faces in that movie.
Yeah.
And she does this, like, they're, like, trying to make her, like, this cool, like, hacker.
Yeah,
but it's so bad. It's Charlize Theron. I do love you, too. I do.
It's also a Fast and Furious. Like,
it's Fast and Furious.
The queen of the Fast and Furious love here, okay? It's not supposed to be good.
It's
That's
not supposed to be
the
good.
point.
I agree with you. But we were watching it, and we had just seen, like, a couple of other movies that she was randomly in.
And she's good at them.
And Joel just looks at me and he goes, I hate her so much.
Joel.
And, like, to be, like, I get it. Everyone has their people. My brother hates Sandra Bullock.
That's a wild choice.
It is a wild choice. I disagree with him so hard.
I love her, yeah.
I love her so much. But, like, still, like, everyone's entitled. Like, there's a bunch of people that I hate with no good reason.
Yeah, I mean, we recently talked about my mom really dislikes Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
I do think she has a reason. I don't remember exactly what it was. I think it was a certain movie that he was in that she just, like, couldn't stand.
Sure.
And she just doesn't like him as a person.
Yeah.
So Clint Eastwood is my mom's person in Hollywood.
So we all have people that we hate for no reason. Charlize Theron is the one that Joel hates.
Yeah, okay.
And Charlize Theron would be an incredible Queen Madra.
And also, Charlize Theron, I love you.
Yeah, also, we love you.
I actually adore her things that she's been in, so I get it. But okay, let's move on to Deep Dive.
Deep Dive!
Deep Dive!
So something that clicked for me just now when you were doing your recap.
Yeah.
Queen Madra has been ruling for over 1,000 years. She cast the
I think
Fae out. Huh?
I think it's over 100.
It's over 1,000.
Oh, is it over 1,000?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then she says that she cast the Fae out a millennia ago.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
And then Everlane says that they haven't had a blight like that
In a millennia.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I was like, oh yeah.
I don't know what it means, but I know it means something.
My thought about it was that I thought when she was like, we're not diseased. And I'm like, I don't think you were the one that was diseased.
Yeah.
I think you brought the disease to the other people.
Right.
Like, they're not saying you weren't affected. They were.
No, they were affected,
That's not how this works, Everlane.
Mm-hmm.
I get that that's not how she took it. But I'm like, ma'am.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think you understand.
Another thing that I don't think I processed until you said it in the chapter recap, Captain Heron said I heard him say it, but it clicked when you said it.
Mm-hmm.
That he can't die. She's not going to let him die.
I don't...
Have they all been around for millennia, too?
At least he seems to be. That's my assumption.
Right?
Is that he's like, she won't let me die. This feels very like Beauty and the Beast-esque of like frozen in time court, except they're not teapots.
Yeah.
But...
But they are covered in gold.
Literally. Yeah, she gilded. She literally
gilded them. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's why they were gold.
Maybe.
Because they're gilded.
That, I'm also reading the Plated Prisoner series, which is the King Midas one.
Oh, mm-hmm.
And the gilding is like...
Oh, are they called the Guild?
No, yeah, they are called
series?
Guild. Yeah, that series.
Okay.
And like...
I've heard good things.
The main character, like, gilds things. Their I'm not going to give it away, so I'm not going to tell you whether it's a man or a woman. But their power, like... turns thing, and it's a Midas retelling,
yeah,
so their power turns everything into gold. And so reading this while I'm also like finishing that series is like,
you're like, wait, it's fair.
A lot of gold plated things.
We like some gold.
Yeah, okay. Gold is pretty.
It is pretty.
Yeah. But yes, those are interesting things that I don't have any theories on at the moment. But I'm excited to see how those threads weave together.
I like it. I think what I was gonna have. I don't ever write like specific notes of things to talk about. I'll just kind of.
I'm realizing this is the first book that we're doing that I have not read before. I'm really bad at theorizing.
I am awful at it.
So bad at it.
But I also know that I'm not that. Again, we've talked about this. I am not the person that really tries to figure out the mystery that much until it's like at the very end, and I'm like, oh yeah, I think it's that guy. But like throughout it, I'm just there.
I want to know, but like. Specifically in murder mysteries, I'm great at being like, it's this guy because of these things. But like in this sort of thing, where like, or like in Fourth Wing, all of like the fan theories about stuff, I would never be able to come up with any of those. I just read them and I'm like, oh.
You're like, ooh, dragon.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, no, that's how I am too. So what do we think about Captain Beard? What do we said we want to talk about him in the deep dive.
Yes.
So what do we think about him? How do we feel?
He's under her control somehow, and he has been for a long time.
I don't think it's what I got from it, which is kind of what I was viewing it as. I don't think it's like magical or physical control necessarily. I do think there is an element of like suspended, like he can't die kind of thing. It feels similar to like a crusader, and that because she talks about it as like almost a religious thing, the way that they view the queen, and so like. Yeah. They, like, I'm assuming most of the, maybe not all of them, but, like, crusade type people are, like, didn't really want to go out and, like, you know, kill all of these people, but that was their mission. That was their duty. That was given to them or whatever. That was, like, that was what they were supposed to religiously do. And as we all know, in the name of religion, people will do very extreme things. They will. And they were lied to about things. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Heron was clearly lied to about the conditions in which... Yeah, very clearly there's this, like, you can convince yourself, it's not like willful ignorance, you can convince yourself that, like, oh, they deserved it. Yeah. A kind of thing, but then when you really look at it, like, they're still humans. They don't deserve to be treated in this manner. I think the filtered water thing, he was like... Yeah, I think that really messed with his mind. He was like, what do you mean? Yeah, for sure. He's like, are you drinking my sewer water? Yes, correct. Yep, that is it. She actually was not. She's been stealing water. No, she's been stealing water. So yeah. So I do think there's some sort of magical hold on him because like there's this moment where like Queen Madra tells him to torture her or whatever, and he like goes blank. He does. Yeah. And then like when she's like trying to plead with him, he's not telling her to shut up. No. He's not acting aggressively and being like forceful and being like, you deserve this. He's just like, please let me get this over with. He's like, we'll be done in a minute. Yeah, like it's just a very weird way to react that's not normal. Yes, it is a very, like I took it as he was disassociating real hard. That's fair. That he was like kind of similar to like the whole like executioner thing that they had to do the axe or whatever back in the old days or pull the guillotine rope or whatever you gotta do. That they're just like I have to detach. Yeah. He's like if I don't shut off that part of my brain, but that doesn't mean that there's not something magical. Yeah. I think it's magical in that world, but in like a different way. Like magic seems to manifest differently there than in the Fae world.
Yes.
And like there's something keeping her alive.
Something is key. Yeah.
So it's I don't know. It's like a stunting thing. They're like stunted.
They are stunted, and that is what makes me think that he maybe all of the guards have been alive for 1,000 years too.
For a long time.
Which is why her killing 2 guards.
Upsetting.
She wasn't just sentenced to death. She was brought before the queen, questioned. How did you learn how to fight like that?
She's like, they're the best. Also, just completely wounded our pride.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, totally.
She was like, excuse you?
Yeah.
You rat?
Yeah, exactly.
From the scum?
From, like, the sewers, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just defeated 2 of my guards? Absolutely not. I do kind of get... Also, now realizing that her name was a Fae name...
Yes.
Explains a lot more, where she was like, it has to be the Fae. And she's like...
It does.
She's like, the bedtime stories?
Yeah, she's like, excuse me?
What do you mean? And she's like...
Your name is Ceres.
She's like, I think she does get to this point where she's like, oh, you're just dumb.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Just torture her. It's
she's
fine.
like, I'm bored.
Yeah.
She's like,
very much so.
Bored and not worth my time.
Very much so.
Kill her, move on.
I also, so Ceres' mom sang them songs and told them bedtime stories about the Fae.
Yeah.
Named her daughter Ceres.
Yeah.
What was her mother up to?
Yeah, I don't know. I actually don't remember.
Do we know anything about her father?
I don't think so. I'm trying to remember if this book is the one that I'm thinking. I don't think so. I'm thinking of...
I'm gonna just call it out. She's half Fae.
Oh, she's some sort of Fae.
Yeah.
Clearly. She has magic and...
She's half Fae.
Has a Fae name. So I would say somewhere in there she definitely is somehow. I don't know how, because in theory no Fae have been there for a millennia.
I don't know how, but I don't think she's just descended from, I don't think she just has a Fae, ancestor. I think she's half Fae.
I don't remember, and
I'm gonna be wrong, but it's fine.
I genuinely don't remember. That's kind of what I was trying to think through of, like, because in theory I think we learn why the queen is the way that she is and all this stuff. I'm like, I don't remember.
Great.
So
we're both basically blind reading this.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Cool. Shall we talk about Avelia?
Oh yeah, the Fae Kingdom. I was like, what's Avelia?
I had to think about the name for a second because I almost said Zilverin, but that's wrong. Oh, actually, can we talk about Zilverin real quick?
The Silver City?
The Silver City. Yeah. Zilverin.
The 7 cities.
Zilverin, the Silver City. Zilverin, I know I just have said the same 2 words a million times in a row.
Great, it's fine.
Oh, what I'm trying to say is, I think it's very cool because I feel like I didn't hear it called the Silver City in the first 3 chapters.
No, we definitely didn't.
Right? But it's just called Zilverin. So it's very clearly like a different word for silver.
I'm assuming it's intentional.
Yeah.
But I do think it's funny that it's called the Silver City and everything's covered in gold.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Like, clearly intentional. Clearly there's something there, with manipulation of silver in the Fae.
Yeah.
Hence why the queen's like, no silver. And also probably why metal was considered so precious.
Yes, that makes sense.
Because that was, like, definitely their currency was metal.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, Zilverin. Clearly, it's probably a Fae word for silver city.
Yeah.
It's probably the Fae name for Silver City.
I agree. I think so.
Okay, now we can talk about Avelia.
Oh, yeah, the winter playground.
I'm so excited.
I am a winter girly. I'm a fall and winter person. Mm-hmm. Until I'm not. Oh, my brother is home. He's late. Bless his soul. Brother just came home from work. But I'm good with winter until like February, and then I want spring.
Yeah.
But like the very tail end of fall when it starts to like really crisp up, and then like Christmas.
I do love Christmas. I'm very much I used to be strictly a summer person, then fall kind of got to me. I like fall, but now I realize I really like winter fashion.
I love a sweater.
Yeah.
I love a sweater. I love a tweed.
I like being cozy.
I love being cozy. So I'm a person that wants to do things in like fall and winter.
Me too.
No one else does. So like
that's
when
why
you
we're
stay home.
such good friends.
And I'm like, excuse you.
No, that's when you go out into the world.
I'm like, do you know what we can do? Cool little pop-up cozy bars.
Yeah.
There's so much like fun things.
There are.
And people are just like, but I want to stay inside. I'm like, put on your coat that you own.
I don't know if I've told you
and
this.
Go outside.
But I always make Joel take a walk in the falling snow with me.
I did not know that.
Or, like, if we miss it when it's falling, then as soon as I'm able to, when there's snow on the ground, I'm like, well, we are going outside for a walk. few years ago, not a few years ago, this was in 2020 / maybe early 21.
Yeah.
When we got like 1.5 feet of snow.
We got so
and
much,
it was sub-zero.
Yeah.
That night, sub-0 degrees, I made him. We put on 5 layers of clothes under our jackets, and we went for a walk in 1.5 feet of snow.
But that was fun, though.
I was like, we're going outside.
Well, by that point, you're like, I'm going insane.
Yeah.
Here.
I was like, I would like to go play in the snow. And he was like, you're insane. And I was like, well, you love me, so you're coming with me.
I can't say I've ever, like, strolled in the snow.
It's so pretty.
No, I think
I love it.
It's one of the prettiest things to me, because it looks like glitter.
Yes.
It's like freshly laid snow.
Yes.
Where it's like sparkly, and like in my mind, I'm like, I'm in literal winter wonderland.
Yes.
It feels so. I'm also from a place that doesn't snow a lot, so to me, it snows like frequently in St. Louis.
It does.
Get like a good.
We get good snow here.
Good snow here.
Yeah.
It's real wet snow, but it's like gorgeous snow. I'm from Oklahoma. You get maybe 2 inches of snow, right? So
Yeah.
you don't get the like blankets that you get here. And everyone else, again, I hang out with a lot of people that are from St. Louis, and they're like, yeah, snow. And I'm like, snow.
I'm from New York.
Snow.
It's magical.
I feel like it's very magical.
It is magical.
I love snow.
Which is why we would do well in a winter court.
Yeah, I think, like, I love the concept of, like, regalness, and I think maybe that, like, Viking Scottish element of, like, but they're regal, but they're in, like, furs and velvets.
I
and
love it.
tweed, and it's, like, lush.
Yeah.
Winter, to me, is, I know people consider summer lush. There's a lushness to winter.
There is a lushness to winter.
With your physical person. Like,
Yes.
you want that lush coziness.
I agree.
That I adore.
100%.
So I'm
Hot
just,
chocolate by the fire. Yeah.
a little hot toddy.
Yes.
No. I adore it. And so that's why you don't see a lot of winter fae, which is fair. I do think they're mostly associated with springtime and you know, flowers and butterflies and all this stuff. But I'm like, I like the concept of a winter fae.
Yeah, I'm excited. I hope that we see wolves that are not evil.
Yeah.
Because they're just misunderstood. They're my favorite animal.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I do that.
Wolves are my favorite animal.
I like wolves.
Freaking love them.
You're a wolf girl?
I am a wolf girl. Surprisingly, not a werewolf girl.
You know what is shocking? Like, knowing you, not surprised by that fact, but, like, the fact that you like wolves and not a werewolf person.
I'm complicated.
No, I love it. I mean, I'm also more of a vampire person than a werewolf person.
I hope we get polar bears or bears of some sort.
Ooh, yeah. I like a bear.
And, like, I want to see a winter stag.
Ooh, I want an Arctic fox.
Yes.
I want a lot of those. Seem very fairy tale. Foxes to me are very fairy tale
They
like.
are very fairy tale like.
So like a little Arctic
they're
winter
like
fox.
just little, and it goes really well with winter fae because they're like mischievous and mystical. Yeah, I want to see all the winter animals in this court.
Yeah, some reindeer, some stags.
Yeah,
some fun things.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of other winter animals. My brain's going a little blank. It's not a lot of them.
There's not a whole lot.
I mean, like a squirrel. They hang out sometimes. Just a little squirrel hanging out.
A little squirrel.
I don't know.
You know, cardinals are...
Oh, yeah, I forget birds exist.
Birds exist. A red cardinal on, like, freshly fallen white snow.
It's
beautiful.
very pretty.
I want to see that imagery. I don't know if we're going to get all of these, but I want at least one of them.
That's fair.
I want 3 of them.
I just want Jack Frost. That's really what we're getting at.
I wonder if there's a Jack Frost character.
I don't remember.
So
I don't know.
I'm excited for us.
Yeah.
What? Okay, so you know what? Going back to the map. Let's do this.
The map that we're really good at looking
that
at.
we're so good at looking at.
That we're really good at
we
looking
look at
those.
all the time.
I do think that's like our downfall as fantasy readers is we could care less about maps.
Yeah.
I also like actively play D&D, also do not care about maps. Like the 2 most map heavy activities could care less. And everyone else is like, but map. But I'm like, they're gorgeous. Like I would put up a map in my house, right? Like I like them as
Okay, so as I was saying, the map.
Avelia, yeah, not spelled with like the is it Nordic or
Avelia.
Slavic? What are those up there? What are they called?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not Nordic, but like I mean it is Nordic.
It is
but
Nordic.
There's a different term for it.
What
is that called?
Scandinavian.
There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. I was like, it's like Slavic,
but not. Yeah,
but not.
No, it is Scandinavian.
Yes,
very Scandinavian. Okay. So she's at the Winter Palace. Ignore the text message from the punks.
Is it the punks?
Freaking punks. Oh my god. Stop it.
Do you want to mute it? No, I wouldn't.
It's fine. She's at the Winter Palace.
I think it moved when you did that. I'm going to be honest.
It's there.
Oh, you can see it. Okay.
And around it we have Ajun Sky.
Okay.
Which...
Oh, is the...
Ajun Sky? Is that supposed to be pronounced Ajin?
I would say Ajin?
Ajin. We have the Midnight Eye, whatever that means.
Okay.
Wickerwood.
We haven't got there
Wickerwood is where we're going to see our foxes, wolves,
yet.
bears,
that's where
stags.
where the woodland creatures
Yes,
live.
yeah.
Is Callie or Callie?
Kalish.
Is that on there?
It is. It's to
Yeah.
the southeast.
It's a lot closer than I thought. Okay, Kalish is where they talk about the hymn that had the chain, so that's where
Yes.
death lives.
Death lives in Kalish.
Yeah, because he's not supposed to be at the palace.
Anyways, that makes a lot more sense why that's there now like that. But now I'm so curious. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start looking at the map as we get to new places.
That is, I think, what the map is for.
I know.
We're going to use it as intended.
What a novel idea.
A novel. Oh.
But
Love a book pun. Okay. Cool. Sorry, I was making sure everything was fine.
yeah. Do we have anything else? Oh, there's this very cute scene where Everlane,
Uh-huh.
she literally she's putting makeup.
Yeah. She's like, you don't need blush.
You don't need blush, but put this on your lips.
Put this on your lips. Because she's like, they've been really cracked. She's like so concerned, and Ceres is like, this is just what her lips are.
Yeah, she's like, Ceres, my dear, what happened to you?
She's like, use this balm. What's happening? And Ceres is like, this is just how your lips work.
Yeah, she's like, what do you mean? Everything about Ceres is so baffling to Everlane. Every single thing.
I think it's very much like a girl who 100% thought she had the tightest grip on reality, knew how things worked.
Yep.
Suddenly, nothing is what she thought, and she's like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
I spent all this time surviving by being smart. How can I not be smart anymore?
Right, how can I not know things
Yeah, she's
anymore?
like, in that, like...
What do you mean?
She's like, I think I'm hallucinating.
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
I do think at this point, I'd be like, so I definitely died.
Right.
Like, I'm definitely dead.
But, yeah. But the other thing is that, I think similar to when Captain Heron hands her the water and she just, drinks it, right?
Absolutely chucks it down, yeah.
Everlane offers her water.
Yeah.
And Ceres is like, I better drink. She said it's what did she say? 4 days worth?
Yeah, it's 4 days worth of ration for her.
Yeah.
And she's like, I have to drink
For
it
her. I have to drink it all.
before they take it away.
Drinking it, and it's clean. She's like, it tastes clean. It tastes cold.
Even compared to, the captain's water, which
Yeah,
is interesting.
Interesting. And she's, gulping it down. She's like, I don't have anything to pay for it, but I don't care. I better drink it all before she, takes it away from me. And Everlane is just like, slow down.
She's like, honey, you're going to feel real sick after
You're
that.
going to, drown yourself.
Yeah.
And Ceres, finishes it, and she's like, I'll get you some more. And Ceres is like, what?
She's like, unlimited water?
Yeah. And
She's like, how rich are you?
she's, waiting for Everlane to, demand payment for this water.
Yeah. And Everlane's like, what do you, she's like, we have.
There's just more water right over there.
Yeah, she's like, do you want to see real cold water? About to show you.
Yeah.
Show you some snow. Ice, game changer.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see Ceres witness snow.
Like an ice cube?
Yeah.
just a single. She's like the, what would kill a Victorian child, a single ice cube.
A single ice cube. Yep. Kind of tying into that idea. Something that I think is absolutely hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
India, hot place.
Yes.
Very humid and muggy and super hot in the south. Arid and deserty towards the north.
Mm-hmm.
West, I want to say. I don't know geography. There's a desert in India. And then, once you get past the desert, then you get sort of into the mountainy areas, and it does get cold there because the Himalayas are there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But most of India, extremely hot.
Yep.
They are terrified of cold things.
They don't like this.
They don't like cold things. If you are out in the rain and you don't dry your hair, you're going to get cold.
Yeah.
If you go outside in the cold with wet hair, you're going to get sick and die. If you're sick and you have a sore throat, I know this one is controversial. It goes either way. You don't touch cold things. If you're sick and you have a sore throat, you will drink scalding hot water. And that is what's going to cure it. They are so averse to cold things. It kills me.
It's unnatural.
And
Things are hot.
it kills me, and I say that, but I also don't like cold things. So I'm very Indian in that way. But this kind of I'm curious to see how Ceres's body is gonna react.
Cold.
to like all of the cold things that she's gonna encounter.
It's never experienced cold.
Right.
So, and she's also skin and bones.
Yeah.
So she has no natural
It's not gonna go well for her.
She's gonna be real cold.
She's gonna be so cold.
Real cold.
They're gonna need to like 5 layers of furs on her.
Well, I do find it interesting that like the palace is cold enough that she could see her breath.
Well, they're winter fae.
Well, yeah, they don't feel cold. But I did think that was interesting that they're in this like very like clearly cozy castle. Still cold. But castles are drafty.
Castles are drafty.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm so excited to like see her witness snow for the first time.
I agree. I think it'll be fun.
Wait. I can't wait. Do you want to hear a really funny story that happened to me today?
Absolutely, I do.
So all of you here know, because you've seen me with sleeveless shirts on, that I have like a bunch of tattoos and I keep getting more and now my hair's blue, right?
Yeah, those things.
At work, I dress very differently. I dress very professionally. I make sure to cover up my tattoos for the most part. This one, like, you can kind of see now because I wear like 3/4 length sleeves a lot. But people seem to like, they just like don't notice my tattoos because of the way that I present myself, which is very professional. I wear like the slacks with the flats and like collared button-down shirts or like blazers and stuff. I work from home on Mondays and Fridays, and I was on a team meeting today, and I guess when I work from home, even if I'm wearing a t-shirt, I mostly just kind of keep my hands down like this. Today, I was like messing with my hair. And we have one guy on our team. His name's David. He's lovely. I know you're never going to see this, David, but you rock. You're the best. He goes, wow, Urja, I didn't know you were all tatted up. And I was like, oh, yeah.
Like, yeah.
I got them all. I have so many. And then he, like, stands up and he goes, yeah, no one knows this, but I have one right here. And he pretends to, like, lift up his shirt to show a tramp stamp. We died. It was so funny.
I would have been way happier if he would have actually had one.
David, I kind of wish you had a tramp stamp.
You have to get one now, David.
You need to get one now. But that was the brightest. That was the high point of my day.
That was the bright spot of the day. I mean, that's a good bright spot.
It was very bright. So, but yeah, I'm just like thinking about that, and I'm just like, I do have a lot of tattoos now.
You do?
No one knows that.
That's fair.
It's pretty funny.
I don't think about you having a lot of tattoos. Like, I know you do, but I don't think about you having a lot of them.
I think for a lot of people, they associate tattoos with a certain kind of personality.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't have tattoos, you're going to associate it with a certain kind of personality, and I don't have that personality. Sure. So people don't associate tattoos with me.
I do think it's also partially because all your tattoos are here.
They're all on the inside.
So, like, you can have your arms down and not
and you,
notice.
like, don't see them.
The only one I have is very visible on the outside of my body. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So, and now this is the new high point of my day. Book club and podcasting.
It's a fun day.
Great day.
Great day.
That's all I have.
Yeah, that's all I got, too.
Cool.
Alrighty.
All right, everyone.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.